If you want to really give a child a vision of playing the violin well, do you start with the rules of violin, or do you go and take her to a concert and let her watch a master violinist and get a vision for what the violin is? Get a vision for what playing the violin is. Or do you start and say, well, this is what the rules are. Let's just walk through this and let me just tell you all the details about it. It's not either or. You've got to eventually get to that. But if you really want something that's going to compel that little girl when her hands get tired and her fingers are done with plucking that violin and playing that violin when they're sore, what's she going to need? She's going to need more than a rule book. She's going to need a vision. A beautiful, compelling vision that in the midst of that trial, in the midst of that weariness, in the midst of that discouragement, in the midst of that failure, is going to compel her to persevere because she's got a vision of what could be. And it's the same way for us in Christ, that only beauty transforms. Rules don't transform. And you know this, which is why some of us, for years, we just came to church services, we tried to do the rules, we came week after week, year after year, and we just didn't see very much transformation in our life. We were trying, and maybe some of you are still here, you're trying to follow the rules of faith, but your heart was never stunned or transformed by the beauty of God and your identity, our corporate identity as the first fruit of God's salvation.